Hello, and welcome to FYI Friday. Creative Arts Director Priscilla Knapp here with some warm-ups and stretches for Timbrel groups. So first of all, you're going to need to be in a larger area where all your Timbrels group can be spread out so that they aren't at risk of hitting each other or slapping each other because the movement sometimes can get very large. Also, the leader is going to want to be in a place where everybody in the group can see them to follow. So you're going to start like this. You're going to start with some arm circles backward. This warms up the shoulder area, the rotator cuffs. Some people may pop. That's quite all right. It's okay. It's completely natural. It should not pop out of socket though. That would be bad. And front, go ahead and switch directions to the front, both arms. Let me go ahead and back up here. Hopefully I don't have my bookcase. And once you as the leader feel like your arms, your shoulders are warm enough, go ahead and use some shoulder rolls back and forward. And if you want to challenge your group mentally, you can do arm circles where one of the hands goes to the front and the other one goes to the back. My right will go to the front and my left hand will go to the back. Opposite direction. A lot of your team may have problems with this. They probably won't get it on the first try, and then some of them might. So it just depends on what your group is like and if they can get this quickly. If you want to switch directions, that's great too. And this will help warm up their brains because Timbrels isn't just about the movement, it's also about how your brain connects movement to movement. Okay, now go ahead and shake it out. So now that your arms are warm, you're going to want to stretch. So go ahead and take one of the arms and stretch it on the other side. You're going to take your free hand and you're really going to rest it within the nook of your elbow. And you're going to pull gently. You shouldn't feel a sharp shooting pain. Likewise, you don't want to jostle or jolt the movement in any way because you're sending mixed signals to your brain and your muscles don't stretch to their full capacity in that. So just make sure that you have a steady, strong movement, and you should feel a stretch along your tricep. Make sure to keep that shoulder down to get that full stretch in the tricep. Once you've done about 16 seconds of that, go ahead and switch the other arm over. It's going to be the same way. Your free hand is going to come up. You can rest it here if you'd like. You can rest it here if you like. It's really about this tricep and this shoulder, what you're feeling. Remember to keep the shoulder down and breathe. And you want to do this for about 16 seconds as well. Remember not to jostle or jolt. Just keep it steady and stretched. Okay, you can go ahead and shake it out. Now take one of your arms, put it over your head, take this hand and use it to pull back that arm, that elbow, so that you're getting the full stretch here as well. And you can put this routine to any music that you want as long as it's clean and Christ honoring. You can use Easy Rise, you can use Lecrae, you can use whatever you'd like. It makes it more fun that way. Okay, and if you have the flexibility in your shoulders, you can extend this free hand down your back and try to link your fingers, and that way you're going to get a stretch to the opposite arm as well. And remember to breathe. Now, not everybody is going to be able to do that, and that's okay. They can still do this for a while if they'd like, or if they'd like to try, they can just reach it up, and if their fingers don't interlace, that's completely fine. Okay? You can go ahead and shake it out, and take the arm that you didn't just use, and put it overhead, and you're going to pull this back like this, and closer to get a more of an idea. trying to keep those shoulders down and breathe through it. And the stretch should be through here. Now, if you have the flexibility or you'd like to try binding in the back, go ahead and interlock your fingers if you can. If not, don't worry about it. It's okay. You can either just reach for it or stay in this position. Good. And let it out, shake it out. So now that your arms are warm and taken care of, you're going to want to take care of your neck, because Timbrel routines sometimes use a lot of head action, especially the new ones. Not so much the old school ones, but more of the new ones. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look to the right, middle, left, middle. Right, middle, left, middle. Right, middle, left, middle, right, middle, left, middle. Now take out the middle, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. Now go up, middle, down, middle, up, middle, down, middle. It shouldn't crunch the back of your neck. If you feel like a crunching or an uncomfortable feeling in your neck, don't go so far back when you go up. So don't go this way. Just go a little bit up, and then you should feel a stretch in this area when you go down. Middle, up, middle, down. Take out the middle, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Good. Now you're going to try to get your ear to your shoulder. Remain having your shoulders down and back. Right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left, up, right, up, left. Take out the up, right, left, right, left, right. Or it may be left, right to you, depending on how you're watching this. But it's just one side and then the other. It's okay. And then once you feel warm in your neck, you're going to try to do some half circles around. Just keeping that stretch now that it's warmer. You want to always warm up your muscles before you stretch them. You can avoid some serious muscle damage by doing that. Great. And if you want to extend the circle all the way around, go ahead. Just make sure that you're not crunching anything in the back. So I like to lift it before I come back down. So I lift it, come back down. I don't go like that because it crunches my neck, and I don't think that's good for my neck. So whatever you're comfortable with, just make sure that you're safe. And that's your neck warm up. Now Timbrels uses a lot of wrist work. So we're going to do a warm up for your wrists and a stretch out for your wrists as well. So go ahead and try to make some figure eights with your hands and wrists. It's going to look kind of funny. That's okay. You can reverse it. That's fine. I have a really hard time doing that. Whatever is natural for you to get your wrist warmed up. That's the objective here. You're just trying to get your wrists warmed up. Remember to breathe. You don't want anybody passing out. Great. Now you're going to take one hand and you're going to flatten it out like a stop. And then what you're going to do is you're going to take the other hand and gently press back the fingers so that you're getting a nice stretch within the wrist right there. That's what it looks like at the close. You may not be very flexible in your wrists, and that's okay. Just work to your flexibility limit. It should never burn or hurt. There should never be a sharp, strong hurting or burning. It should just be a dull, throbbing sensation, a stretching sensation. Okay, now go ahead and flip that hand over. So what I did is I'm here, and I flipped my hand over so that I'm getting an opposite stretch. If you can stretch your arm, that's fine. If you can't, that's okay. It's all about your stretching in your wrist. You want to make sure you're keeping breathing during this whole thing. Great. You can shake it out. Okay, go ahead and do it with the opposite hand. You're going to stop sign with one hand. You're going to take the other hand. You're going to gently pull the fingers back. It's okay, your thumb can hang out. It's all right. It's not really about your thumb at this point. It's about your wrist. You can straighten your arm, that's okay. You can bend it, that's okay. It doesn't matter as long as you're getting that really strong stretch within your wrist. When you're ready, you can flip it. Remember how we did it the other way? Just face your wrist upward and gently pull back the fingers toward you. If you want to straighten your arm, that's fine. If not, just like the other cases, it's okay. Just do it to your comfort level. We do want to push ourselves a little bit, but we don't want to push ourselves past the limit. So be responsible in how you choose to do these exercises. And shake it out. All right, now the last thing we're going to do is our wrist stretches. So you're going to just warm up your wrist, sort of like you did earlier, just in balls though, because how we hold our timbrels is different. Some people hold it like this, some people hold them like this, but we just want to make sure everything's stretched out. So what you're going to do is you're going to take one of your fists, keep it in a fist, and sort of push it downward so that the top of your fist, top of your hand is facing outward, and then you're going to just gently pull it back. And you're going to get a forearm stretch when you do this. And you're going to feel the stretch all the way up your forearm, and that's good. You should want to do that. Great. And once that's finished, shake it out. Do the same thing. Turn the top of the hand outward. Take the palm or the fingers and gently pull it back. You want to keep your arm as straight as you can with this one. Good. And let it go. And there your wrists and your hands are warmed up. And there you have it, your Timbrels stretching and warm-up routine. If you'd like me to do a video that's just me leading the stretch so that you can use it in your Timbrels classes, please let me know by commenting below or emailing me at priscilla_knapp@uss.salvationarmy.org. Happy Friday!